What's going on, guys? Tanner back here bringing you another video, and what I got for you guys today is you guys asked a lot about how to get out of the dorms, when you can get out of the dorms in yesterday's video, so that's what I'm going to talk to you about today is how to get out of the dorms, the best plan of action to get out of the dorms, and how to do it the best and most efficient way. But before we get to that, I'd just like to take a second to tell you about my newest sponsor of the channel, Raise Energy. Raise Energy is a supplement company that also makes energy drinks that are comparable but better than things like Bang or Reign. Now, the thing you have with Bang is you're going to have your 300 milligrams of caffeine, but whenever you drink them, you're going to be thirstier than normal. Now, when you take a can of Raise, which has the same amount of caffeine, 300 milligrams of caffeine, as we have here, this is one of their flavors here. This is watermelon frost. This is going to have the 300 milligrams of caffeine, but it also has a refreshive aspect to it, to where it's going to rehydrate your body as you drink it, so you're not going to get dehydrated like when you drink some of the other competitors like, Reign or Bang when you're trying to get that, boost of energy. What I like about them, though, is they also sell it in packet form. You can buy it in these little packets right here. You mix it with water, and it's pretty much what you're getting in the can, but it's an on-the-go method. They also sent me a couple of things like this right here, which is going to be their Broken Arrow pre-workout. This stuff absolutely gets you wired. It's one of the best pre-workouts that I've taken in a long, long time. And they also sent me this. This is their sleep aid. It is called Hyper Sleep. I've used this personally, and it knocked me out in about 15 minutes after I drank a can of this. I was drinking a can of this at work, got home, took the Hyper Sleep, passed out really, really fast. They also have these awesome t-shirts like this one here and some other ones that they have sent me, like this tank top. They have this one right here, which has the flag on the back, which I really thought was dope. And then this one for just being sponsored by them, the Raise Rebellion tee. If you see anyone with this, that means they are sponsored by Raise. And they are currently running a promotion right now where all you have to pay pretty much is the shipping. You spend 10 bucks, you're going to get 4 cans of Raise Energy, plus you're going to get a bunch of samples of the pre-workout and on-the-goes and hypersleeps and things like that. The link to that will be in the description. Use code TANNER15 at checkout to save 15% on your order. And if you do order, send me a screenshot of it and I will give you a shout out into the next video that we do. Without further ado, let's get right into today's video. So I made a little list of the top things that you need to do on my phone. That way I don't, get lost and I'm able to stay on track. So the first one is to stay in the dorms a little bit and get established. Understand how your base works, how long it's going to take for you to get to work, because they're not going to let you off base right away. Some people, if you're married, you will get put off base right away. If you're a new airman, the odds of you getting out within the first 6 months are not very high. That is why you have this list to ensure when your 6 months is over, you're going to be one of the top people on the list and you can get out of the dorms and start collecting that extra money in that BAH. So the first one I put down is to stay in the dorms a little bit to get established. You're going to have to stay in there just so you get a feel of what the Air Force is like, understand what your daily life is going to be, and just, get a good feel that you're finally on your own, because the dorms aren't that bad. A lot of them are very nice. Number 2 is just going to be to have your stuff together. Make sure that, you're put together, you're showing up for work on time, you're doing what you need to do, because at the end of the day, you do have to get permission from your shop to move off base, and you don't want to prove to them that you're just not trustworthy, you're a terrible airman, and that, moving off base to the military is a big deal. You have to show that you're going to be able to live by yourself and not screw up. Number 3 is to have money saved. Show them that proof of you having money saved. I'd recommend probably $4,000 to $5,000. That way you can pay for your deposit and furnish your apartment or house, whatever it is, if you get one with roommates. And that way you can show that you're not going to be struggling when you get out of the dorms. Now, you don't have to show them bank statements and stuff like that. They're not going to ask for that. But if you just show them, be like, hey, here's a printout. Here's just showing that, the amount in my savings. Just show them that, and it'll prove that you are that much more ready. I did that when I moved out, and I had about $4 grand, and I wasn't even moving into an apartment. I moved home because I'm stationed where I live, and then I saved more money for about 6 months, and then I moved into an apartment. It was the best plan I could have done. So have a little bit of money saved, and it just help you out in the long run. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to talk to your supervisor and see what their precautions or their stipulations for wanting you to move out are. Maybe they want you to finish your CDCs. Maybe they want you to show them that you're a little more responsible. With my supervisor, he just said, hey, Prove to me that you're responsible. You know, I had lived on my own before. He said, show me that you have some money saved and we'll go talk to the dorm manager. For me, it was easier. I know some people have had a harder time, but you're gonna need to talk to your supervisor about what, you know, they wanna see from you. Then you need to meet with the dorm manager. The dorm manager is going to give you a list of things that you need to do, which is getting things signed off, like you have to get permission from the first sergeant, your supervisor, your supervision at work, and a couple other places. And when you can prove to him that they all agree, he's going to give you the paperwork and put you on the list to move out. When you do approach them though, you need to have the following items that I put down were research on places to live and how much it'll cost. Have a budget for what it would cost you a month to live on your own outside of base. So understand what you're going to be making a month in BAH. Prove to them if you're going to need a roommate, who it will be, how much you're going to spend a month, and things like that. And then show you're mature. Show that you are, you know, responsible enough to move off base. The problem is a lot of new airmen, and I've seen this firsthand. I was in the dorm manager's office, and a new airman who was 18, he had a 2-month tech school. He comes to Beale, goes to the dorm manager's office and says, I want to move off base. And he goes, dude, I just got you a room in the dorms like a month ago. And he goes, yeah, but I want to move off base. He's like, how old are you? He's like, 18. He's like, is this your first time living alone? And he's like, yeah. He's like, get the hell out of my office. You need to, like I said, be there a little bit, but you need to show that you're mature. When you come in there, show them all of this stuff that you've done your research, and I guarantee you, you're going to get put on that list because they have to have open rooms for these newer airmen to come into the dorms. So if you can prove that you're responsible enough to get out, they're going to get you out of the dorms. So if you follow that step-by-step guideline, having a budget, having, you know, research done on where you're going to stay, if you're going to possibly have a roommate, you know, all those things, make sure you get them done, and then you won't have any problems. You can still be doing CDCs when you move out. I was still doing CDCs when I moved out. There was nothing wrong with it. They didn't care. And yeah, so a lot of you asked for this, so I gave you what you need to do. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please smash the like button if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you thought or what you want to see next. Let me know if any of you guys do try any of the Raise Energy. It is sugar-free, 0-calorie, everything. So please check the link in the description and subscribe if you are new. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. I love you all. Stay safe and have a great day.
I got a feeling you niggas don't like me. I'm talking vacation, this shit can get pricey. They know I'm the greatest, my nigga, that's Psyche. I do it, just do it like Nike. Needed some help, she started twerking. She said that it's mine if I go put the work in. I secured the bag and I bought her a Birkin. No, I can't swim, so I drown in the ocean. This is the mask, I'm doing the most.